A T-71 and a WZ-131 is going to teach us how to scout today on subscriber replays. Hey guys, and welcome to subscriber replays, where we today have yet another T-71. We had one a couple of episodes back where he unfortunately met his demise to a backing Jagdpanzer E100. A little bit unfortunate, but this time we're going to show off how to do great spotting on Lakeville. If any light tank users out there are in doubt on how to properly scout on this map, you can check this out. He is taking out a AMX 1390 here because that dude has a much longer reload time than the T-71. So he was able to do a lot of damage and get some support from someone. I didn't really see who. I don't think it was the SU, because then he would have annihilated that one in one shot. But we see here Monteforce, he is moving up a little bit. As we can see here, his spotting view range on the minimap is that wide circle, orange circle, and he is able to see these guys all the way up here. IS-3, Black Prince, and let's see if he can do just a little bit more damage to this dude before he disappears. One did go through, and that one looked like it went through in the bottom plate there. A Löwe is in the middle there. He didn't spot him. I think the T-25/2 did. But he will resume his spotting duties in just a second as the enemies are moving forward. IS-3 there, and a Jagdtiger 88. And, oh, yep, he hit it right there. Oh, windmill in the way. See if he can hit him right here. Yes, right in the back there. And one more. This dude must be pissed right now. He's being pecked at a lot. A whole lot. Jesus, okay. If you're a big tank, just get to the city. Hurry to the city. Don't stop for anything. Don't stop to aim at anything in the middle. Get to the city, get to some cover, and then you might have one shot at an enemy, and then you can retreat to cover. Don't ever sit in the open and just let people get free shots on you. That is the #1 reason to why some games on Lakeville end really quickly, is because one scout goes to the middle, lights up the entire enemy force going to the city, and people just hurt them, and then they're half HP coming into the city, and then they have no chance against full HP tanks. So get to that city, get to cover as fast as humanly possible. Just gonna check here for a shot. He has one on the Jagdtiger, but nope. It wasn't open enough. There's buildings in the way here. Black Prince now showing himself again. He's been hiding up by that house the entire game now. About time he starts going in there to help, but it's way too late. As we can see here, all of his allies have been destroyed in the city now. So he hit way too long and didn't even bother going to the city at all. He thought he was gonna fight against these guys in the middle the entire game, obviously. A little weird, but there we go. SU, Tiger, and an AMX in the base. See what they can do. The Tiger's dying rapidly here, and the SU just got spotted again. I think he might be taken out by Monteforce here. Yep, sets him on fire, and boop, dead. And will he swoop in here to get the Tiger? No, the IS-6 destroys him. And why was he sitting here? I have no idea. I have absolutely no idea why he was sitting here. Being careful about tanks around this corner. Yeah, going for Artie, which always sits down here, almost every single round. They're silly like that. Like the enemy force or his allies were pushing hard down the valley. Why would you keep sitting here? I don't really know. I don't really know. Either I would have pushed with them or something, but he was aiming down the valley. So he wasn't really... Who was he helping? I have no idea who he was helping. But the IS is coming back. Saw that. Gotta be very careful. Yeah, he is a one-shot for it. But he has support now. A lot of it. See here, the IS shows up. Oh, get back. Ooh, there we go. Didn't get hit there. See if you can get some. Ooh, a lucky snapshot there. Oh, right on the turret. Very nice. Then there's only the Jagdtiger left, the tier 9 Jagdtiger, and he is highly likely just going to die before he even gets down there. Maybe he gets down there, as they will bounce on him a little bit, but an overall great game here by the platoon of 2 scouts and a scumbag. And Monte Force, he did quite a lot of damage. He got 4k damage. That's a lot of hits. 28 hits here by a scout, actually doing quite a lot of spotting damage. Or not spotting damage, but he scouted a lot of the enemy team in the beginning there. See if he can get a kill here. Nope, scumbag took the kill. Well, let's go to the results and see what this dude in the middle of the map did. He got Brothers in Arms together with the other 2 dudes, and he got Scout. So going to the middle there and spotting all the guys going to that city is a very good idea if you are a very fast scout. So to all you guys who don't know what to do there on this map in a light tank, go there. Don't suicide. Don't suicide. Jesus. Just go to those rocks and peek a little bit. Not too much, not too little, just enough. But we move on to Quirky, and he is on Redshire. And he is going to go to a very, very good spotting position. It is, I think it's one of the best spotting positions on any map, apart from Malinovka, but that is a one-way street. You can't really spot behind you if the enemy gets behind you. There's no real bushes there to hide. But as you can see here, he gets to this bunch of bushes and just gets inside here. He doesn't knock over the trees, which is perfect, because then the enemy has no idea that he might be here. If he knocked over these bushes or trees, then he would have told the enemy that there was something here. And that is bad. Never tell your enemy where you are. Even if you're behind some cover and they don't know where you are, or they know where you are, but they don't know where you are going. Don't start moving around and knocking over trees and stuff like that. It's only going to tell Artie and your enemies where you are going or what you are doing. Are you still there? Knocking over trees will tell them that you are there. So you can see here, another tree just got knocked over up on the hill, which tells the enemy, or the allied teams in this case, that there are people up there. And as we can see, a Jagdpanzer E100 and a Waffenträger. And even though you know there's always going to be people up here, they signaled that they were going to set up there now by knocking over trees. Oh, and a T-57 just died, and guess who is blaming? Yes, noobs. GG noobs. Yes, we know. We know it's tough playing tier 10s and you have to blame someone else for your own suiciding. But as we can clearly see, the enemy T-57s know how not to suicide. They're not just poking over, even though their 6th sense, I think their 6th sense has popped up. So they know that they need to get out of there somehow. But that dude just got hit in the side. And, well, we're going to see a lot of self-control by Corky. He is really going to hold on to his fire. He's going to have so many open shots, but that would ruin the spotting position. Even when the team does nothing, Corky just keeps calm, just sits there and just hopes for the best. There is going to be a little bit of talky, but yeah, you'll see how much he lights up the entire enemy force, and no one does nothing. I would complain a little bit too, just a little bit, but it is Redshire, and it is one of the most camp-heavy maps because of that damn hill on the right there. It's gonna get changed. Oh, look at that. A patent died, and yes, they are fucking noobs. Yes, they are. They came into your room, and they pressed W very hard for very long, and then when you died, they all left. Or did they press W? Let's just check where this patent died. And can he really complain about his teammates? Oh, look at that. A medium tank dying in the camping position. Patton, you have no case whatsoever. You don't even have the rights to write noobs, because you were sitting in the most noobish medium tank position in the entire game. So just be quiet. Please just be quiet. But as we can see here, the enemy is now pushing forward. They would be able to push a lot more forward on the new map, on the new rendition of Redshire, but because they have the entire hill to climb, the allies sitting down south should really have some easy shots on them. Maybe they're out of render range. I don't know. But as we can see, the Waffenträger of E100 down at the bottom is nearly out of render range for Quirky. So maybe he is out of render range for all of the enemies here. So they need to progress just a little bit more. T110 E4 gets a shot straight to the face there. And tier 10s are now pushing forward. IS-4 and an IS-8. And the T-57 is now pushing. But as we can see here, Quirky is in the perfect position. He has bushes on all of his sides. They can't spot him. And there we go with the little bit of complaining. He hates playing with a team where he's spotting the hell out of the enemy, and he is spotting all of the enemies up north. And then the GW E100 says that it's always the other fault. In this case, yes. In this case, yes. Those tank destroyers down south, they've known the entire game that a huge enemy force was going to come from this direction, and there was no one to defend up here. So maybe they could have changed their position just a little bit. Just a little bit. But it seems like they're finally able to do some damage as the T-57 is taken out in one shot by the 183 Death Star. That is... ouch. That thing... ouch. Oh, on a side note, me and Zircon has started the grind from the Tortoise to the Death Star. I really like the Tortoise. A lot of people have been like, but it's one big weak spot. If you show the weak spot all the time, yes. But enough talk about the Tortoise. It is a great tank. Destroyer. Great DPM. Insane DPM. But as we can see here, oh, that's a very tasty shot there. A lot of enemies are dead. He could afford to take that shot, actually. See if he does. If he hits right, or if he shoots right there, that's not good. He goes out of sniper mode and doesn't really see where that shell goes. And he once again aims quite bad, actually. That's quite bad, because he aims straight on the angle. So if the shot had went straight, he would have hit the angle. But luckily, it hit right where the soft spot was. And he killed the IS-8. So tons of spotting damage. I presume we're going to see the results and how much he did in total. And a tier 9 kill. Let's see if he can get some more kills. Ooh, some nice drifting action going on there. And the rear of a T-57. Oh, there we go. And one more shot should do it. If he can get this one, that would be very... yes! Very nice. So tier 9 and a tier 10 kill alongside tons of spawning damage. Very nice. Can he get the Artie? That is the question. He is going to try at least. But he's going to watch out for other tanks as well, as the Jagdpanzer E100 is still up here. A medium tank is going around it, seeing if it can deal some damage. But, oh, Artie takes it out. And Quirky misses. And the Jagdpanzer E100 is now looking this way. That is very dangerous. See, let's not try and side scrape this. Let's not try and side scrape this. He goes backwards. Oh, shoo, that was just a little bit too much. Yeah, he showed his entire side there to Jagdpanzer E100. But patrol duty, and without premium XP, 2,424 XP, 1,212 base raw. Let's see how much spawning damage that was. 12k. GG. Hey guys, and welcome to Subscriber Replays, where we today are having Papling in the background.